Yeah, aging does present ethical issues, and some of the major ones. Well, one, for instance, has to do with end-of-life issues. How do you deal with them? For instance, we have the whole issue of how much intervention do you have for a person who is very ill at the end of life? We have issues of cost, we have issues of autonomy, issues of, and there are different schools of thought in there. Do you, for instance, should you, on a person who is, let's take an arbitrary number, a person who is 75 years old, would you do a heart transplant there as opposed to a person who is age 35? Is there a real issue there as to what's fair, what is just, what is correct according to your value system? There's also the issue of quality of care and medical care in particular. How much do you spend, like Dan Callahan's book on the whole idea of rationing of medical care? How do you decide? What is, like we see rationing in a society, in our society now, the whole HMO medical approach is rationing. We don't like to call it that, we call it choice, but in the end it is rationing. We say that from a business perspective, we say this is the type of, our level of care that we will give, and at other times we say, well, and then others maybe have a different kind of medical plan, and they can maybe obtain services and obtain medications that the person in an HMO will not. So there is rationing that goes on. And as people age, is how much rationing should we have? Or what kind of medical intervention should we have?